Uh-oh, here we go. I'm done.
I got a doozy for you. But before we get into it, who you on with?
How
Killer
y'all
B
doing? And
and
K2
K Twist. You feel me?
is dogging the edge.
And see that's what we doing. See,
We
that's
dogging the
exa-
edge.
that's exactly what we doing. So I just okay. So I was looking at this movie called Medea's Destination Wedding, right?
I heard about it. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. It's a good movie. I like it. It's funny. It's funny through and through the whole way through.
All right.
All right. Now they came to now they came to a part in the movie where everybody was saying that Tyler Perry, who plays the father of the bride, right?
Uh-huh.
They said that he can't go to the bachelor party.
Okay.
Now, traditionally, bachelor parties is supposed to be the last night of debauchery that the groom
Gets
would
himself in.
experience, until before he gets married.
Oh, shit.
Now,
Uh-huh.
as a married man, and this is the perspective that I'm speaking from, as a married man, uh, now they were saying that I'm gonna put it this way. See, as okay, they were saying that Tyler Perry, the father of the bride, was not invited. He couldn't come.
Okay.
Okay, okay. My question is, how come the father of the bride couldn't come? You know what I'm saying? Because if if you are a really good stand up integral man of integrity,
Okay.
straight up man who's ready to be married and ready to commit and sacrifice and forsake all others,
Mm-hmm.
as your vows will say.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. With all that said, why in the world would not your father-in-law be invited to the bachelor party?
Well, depends. My question is, okay, how does he get at bachelor parties? Or any party for that matter? That would be my question.
Wait,
How is
your question is what?
okay? How is he at parties?
How is he at parties?
Uh-huh. Okay, is he one of them people that just kick back and watch and everything else? Or, okay, does he become the life of the party? Is he drinking it up, partying it up? Is he doing his thing? Does, once you get that alcohol in him, is he turn into uh, uh, a new Mr. Hyde for Mr. Jekyll? I mean, shit, what happens to the man that they would say, we don't want you at that party?
Right.
You know,
Well, yeah, yeah. That's. I mean, now see, all of that should be known before you even ask the bride to be your bride. You know what I'm saying?
true.
He should know how his father parties, because they should have had those kinds of interactions before he even asked his wife to marry him, or asked his fiance to marry him.
Right, right.
Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I'm on the right track.
I think so.
Okay, so let's just be 100, 1,000, a bean, and all of that, right?
Okay.
Okay, we finna keep it 1,000. So normally a bachelor party would consist of
Double,
tea
double the.
explicit display of T and A.
Exactly.
Am I
Absolutely.
am I on the right track?
No, I think you on that track. I think you are definitely on that track. I think it would be that. That would be, those bachelor parties become woo. Talk about something to remember, okay? Because I look at it this way: a woman will remember her wedding day, yes, okay, okay, but the bachelor he's gonna remember the day before his wedding day. Okay, he's gonna remember all that, especially if it was one of those blowouts. Okay, one of them big major blowouts got all the boys. Okay, and they paid for a party from hell. Okay, I mean, true, the devil's just sitting there sending in his troops like, y'all enjoy yourselves tonight. You know?
See, and you just brought up my whole point. See, you don't the way I see it as a married man, you don't want to invite the devil into your marriage before it even gets started. And that's
Yeah,
exactly what you're doing.
I would think so. If you're having a party like that, yeah.
Because
Uh,
what you gonna do is while you up there in front of the minister and in front of all of your witnesses and in front of your wife, while you trying to be focused on your vows, all you can think of
hmm
is big booty Judy.
Who got
You
you
know,
there in the first?
got her booty all got your face all in her crotch. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Big
you
fat
know,
booty, big fat juicy booty, big fat juicy booty.
or depending on what transpired. You know what I'm saying? Where to whatever degree, that's what you're gonna be thinking about.
This is
And
true.
then see, you know, I mean,
I,
I'm just
I,
posing a question. I'm just
no,
posing a question.
no, I hear you. The question. I hear that question loud and clear.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, look, I'm gonna tell you. Well, me myself, how
you
my
go.
bachelor party went down because I did have a bachelor party here. Right before I got married, my second wife. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Uh, I did have a bachelor party, but my bachelor party was off the chain. It was fun, and
Mm-hmm.
I had my boys with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I remained absolutely blameless.
Blameless. I like
I,
that.
I was beyond reproach. Why? Because we had the bachelor party at a public spot. it wasn't no big booty Judies. It wasn't no sexy reds.
Oh,
It wasn't no Cardi B like individuals
I thought you was boring. You know.
all up in the No, it was fun. But you know what though? It was fun. It was heartfelt. It was my boys was with me. You know what I'm saying? And my best man was with me. Uh, my second best man was with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, see you. It's like it was. I had a ball. I had fun. Now it wasn't your traditional debaucherous one last go around, you know what I'm saying, type of situation.
Right.
Um, and just like you said what many people just said in their minds. I bet you it was boring AF.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. According to standards of debauchery, yeah, it was very milk toast. You know what I'm saying? It was boring. You know what I'm saying? According to debaucherous standards. But um,
If I told you about mine, okay, you would indicate right off the bat that that was not even a bachelor party.
right, exactly. It really wasn't a bachelor party. It was just a gathering
Mine.
of friends.
I get no. Okay. Okay, my bachelor party was very simple. Okay, it was so simple it was ridiculous. Okay, my boys asked me, "What did you want to do?" Okay, and guess where I went for my bachelor party?
Where'd you go, bro?
Frankincense.
You, yeah, what?
I'm not even lying. Okay, okay. I bought myself some figures. Okay, that day
What?
I bought figures. I was like, I ain't thinking about her. I'm buying me some figures. Okay, to remind me to tell me what the hell I was doing. What are you doing? I'm a,
You kicked me in the head just now because I would have guessed that your bachelor party would have involved, and I can't even spell it.
no,
You
you don't have
know?
to. You already know. And the thing about it is, it probably would have been. It probably would have been. So I'm so glad it didn't because I would. And
Because I
consider
know you.
and considering I don't drink, considering I don't drink, I would have been aware of everything that would have happened. Mm-mm. So I went to Good Rock and bought me my action figures.
Wow.
Bought me action figures.
Because you
Okay,
wasn't even on that time. I mean, it's like you were going into a marriage with the right heart. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I guess you're right. Mm-hmm.
Because
You know,
I know your boy said something about you. Though, like, hey, so where the strippers at? Where,
no, they my partner. My whole attitude was this. Okay, my boy was like the same thing. He's already married, so it was no big deal. He's already married. Okay, he had to leave at a certain time anyway, so we was like, hey, let's go over here and see our boys over there. So we went over there, saw my boys, Tommy, Carlos and them, and we hanging out over there. He said, so you really gonna do this? I'm like, yeah, I'm really gonna do this. And Tommy kind of clowned me. He was like, but why? What? Like, like, why are you doing this? He goes, okay. And Carlos was like, okay, now you understand you are a collector. And I said, I understand what collector. He goes, do you understand how much money you need to make to supply to your collection? I said, yeah. He goes, do you know that a lot of that money is not going to be supplied to that collection?
He
I
said,
said,
"You
yeah,
trying to defund the collection? I mean, what?"
yes. And he's like, well, she's a nice girl. And I know you love her, and I know she loves you. I said, but are you sure? It was a clown about day, and you know it was heartfelt. Heartfelt. They were all congratulating me and stuff on
Absolutely.
a good thing and stuff. And honestly, the deal is, it's like we didn't need to have the women around. We didn't need to have the craziness and the out of control. There was no alcohol. There was none of that. It was just hang out. Hey, let's clown a little bit. Okay, you know, enjoy a little bit of fun. Okay, do what we do often. Okay, and you go handle your business afterwards. It wasn't that kind of party. It's
Right.
like when you got the young cats and stuff, and this is just my opinion. When you got the young cats and stuff, and one of their boys is getting married, okay, it wouldn't surprise me if they just pull out all stops. Everything's coming out, not one stripper but multiple. You know,
Right.
escorts. Okay, all the alcohol you can drink for the night. They not coming home. Okay, all the keys are going into a bottle or somewhere. you know,
You
because
barely get
nobody.
to the wedding.
Right, exactly. I'm sure of that, but I honestly believe when you're guys like us and you got a little more maturity about yourself, you can handle it in a manner that's respectable. Okay, not only for you know your day of that's coming, but in respect, being respectful to yourself, saying, I am a little bit better than that. I am a little more mature than reaching that. I mean, yeah, I understand guys are doing that and having it, but they trying to get out that last little bit of things before they settle down, if they can settle down. You know, my deal was, what, I'm comfortable. I got my partners around me. We can have a day to enjoy, laugh, cry, make fun of the situation, you know. And yeah, things were going to change, but we also knew they wasn't going to change too bad. They knew that no matter what, I was going to still be coming up there. So,
Hey, but let me ask you a question. You said now if you're gonna be sober, what you gonna be doing crying?
well, they was going to clown me, shit. I'd be laughing and crying. It was just, yeah, you getting married? Yeah, no, that kind of thing. You know, you know, yeah. But
Wow.
it was cool. They like I said, they was around, and they was around for me and stuff. And what was interesting is, and that was Vanessa. Years prior to that, I didn't have one either, but I hung out with my best man, and you know, Eric, I still talk to this day, and
Right.
you know, he he was there, and dude, he was 100 for me no matter what I did.
Right.
If you gonna marry her, I'm there. If you're not gonna marry her, I'm there.
I'm still there.
Yeah, and you know what? Uh, we still good friends to this day.
Right. Right.
And I think that's what makes it the best. Even if you don't have big party and stuff like that, and go all out and do the craziness, uh, to have your people with you in that time. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, man. I have my boys with me, just like I mentioned. I have my boys with me. We were all in one spot. You know, so I didn't need all the big booty 304s. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, you don't. If you know, it's about you and your boys having a good time or for a day. That you're gonna go get married. It's not necessarily about, okay, let me hit my hit my hit my last hits before I get married.
Yeah, yeah. That's not what it was about, no doubt, for real.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be about that. I figure, like I said, as long as you are with your friends, your good friends, okay, and you're having a good time and stuff, okay, it don't need to be X rated. It can be actual 100% G. All right,
Exactly.
and still have the same amount of fun. Okay, regardless. Okay, no alcohol for me. That was sodas left and right, and of course my stomach shows for it. You know, uh, you know, we had sodas and we was doing pizzas and hot dogs, and we was just doing it up, man.
I think that's the way it really supposed to be, brother. I really do.
Yeah,
That's the way it's
it,
supposed to be.
I mean, I don't know where the bachelor party idea came from, but I know it has evolved immensely in years. And what people have done in bachelor parties, I mean, the perfect example is that movie, The Hangover.
Oh, come on. That's one of my favorite flicks of all time.
Okay, well, they had their bachelor party, and there it was a party. Who let that tiger out?
Woo.
But for your average character, you know, if he's serious about his wife and everything and what he's going to be doing in the next few years of that relationship, you know what? It shows a lot of self control, restraint, okay, and dedication towards her. Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm not doing all that because I respect her that much. You know, yeah, we can go out there and have fun. And even if they do have one of them parties that get a little crazy, you know, he knows what he's not gonna get involved in. I'm not doing that. Okay, y'all boys go ahead and have fun. Do your thing. Okay, I'll root you on. I'll take your pictures, whatever the case may be. But as far as I'm concerned, that ain't happening. You know,
Exactly.
so it just depends on you know what is gonna happen, what you having. Shit for mine, shit. It was action figures all day, toys, pizzas, and what we gonna get off and get on the next special going down to the Comic Con. That's what
Wow.
that was. Okay, what we gonna do? You know,
Right.
you know. And when we did stuff like that, we ended up bringing the wives with us. You know,
That's awesome.
Carlos had his wife with him. Uh, a couple of other guys, they brought their wives or girlfriends with them. We went down there and, did our walk arounds. The ladies, looked at the stuff that they decided to look at, whichever one they decided to hang out with, and we did the same thing. We went
Right.
down there and, saw what we saw, bought what we bought, and got up out of there. You know, but I think in my opinion, the bachelor party is honestly a test. I look at it as a test. It's a test for you to really show how you really feel about that woman. And if you just doing your thing with your boys and nothing X-rated comes out of it, okay, then man, you really proved to her whether she got to see the video of stuff happening or not. You know that okay, you was 100% about her. You know,
Right. And I think that that eases her mind to understand that she has a mature minded man that she's about to dedicate her life to. Uh,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can show the video. You can
Hmm.
show the video from the gathering the night before,
Hmm.
and she doesn't have to have all kinds of anxiety and be crying about what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? As
About
many
what
bride to
happened.
be's or many brides to be, do have that kind of stress and strain right before the big day.
Absolutely. You know, she ain't worrying about okay, what did he do there? How crazy did it get over there?
Right, right.
Because I'm sure the girls have heard stories from prior, their friends over who got married and what happened at the bachelor party and the nightmare and situation that went down. It don't have to be that way. It doesn't. You know.
Right, right. Hey man, so on the next episode we're gonna find out how you would react on the net. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Uh oh.
Yo, killer. You, you,
Hold on a second.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did. Thank you, man. Huh. I sure did. Sure as fuck did. She did me a favor. All right. What's up, man?
Oh, nah. I just had to take care of some business.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man. I just, I needed to get your input on that.
You
You
always
know.
have input. Shoot. Shit. I always had my input. Shit. I don't know nothing, but shit.
Yeah, well, we
I'm,
know that, but
yeah, I don't know
just
nothing.
for my entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying?
You have entertainment purposes. Oh, I'm scared of you.
So yeah, so we gonna We're gonna
Ooh.
we're gonna wrap it up unless you got something else you want to say.
Oh, shoot, no, I think I said it all. I think I talked too much.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to end since it was since I brought it up. I just want to have the last say on this situation is to the gentlemen out there who are going to risk it and take that gamble
Right.
on that thing that they call state sanctioned marriage
Mm-hmm.
is go in with a good heart, keep it clean
Oh,
right up until before the big day. Don't risk don't risk being outed by no Instagram thought, no street walking, blade walking, you know, uh chick, you know what I'm saying? No call girls, no 304s, no pole dancers, just start it off how you want to end it off, you know what I'm saying?
that
Uh
part.
yeah, nice and clean, and you'll be blameless just like Killer B and myself.
That'll work.
I think
That will,
that will work, Killer.
I think that will work.
I mean, because because check this out, what would you do if you got word that Chocolate Thunder, Chocolate Thunder or vanilla, vanilla chocolate bar, uh,
Coming up with a nickname and scaring you with what you might come up with.
I'm trying to keep it PG, man. I'm trying to
I,
keep it YouTube.
yeah,
I'm trying to keep it YouTube.
I think I know where you're getting at, though. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, how would you feel if you got word or seen some leaked video
I would have a.
of
I'm
yeah,
pretty. I would have a problem too. So I do get it.
you feel me?
Yes, I do get it.
Getting pretzeled up.
That's being nice.
Getting pretzel, getting just the wind knocked out of you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll be sick.
Right?
So you got to take her feelings into consideration.
You better.
As well as you would want her to take your feelings into consideration. And if
That
your
part
chick, and let me tell you this, brother. If your fiance
is doing that kind
insists
of business.
on having a debaucherous uh uh brides, what is it,
What?
bachelorette party,
Bachelorette.
if
Charette.
sh- if she tries to shame you and tell you that you insecure and tell you that she ain't- that and she throws it all back on you and tell you you insecure and you can't handle this and you can't handle that. I tell you what, no matter how much money you spend on that wedding, no matter how much money you spent on the reception,
Right.
I don't care how much you paid for the suit,
Okay.
dump her.
I hear that.
Don't even let her put the dress on. Dump her.
Oh.
Dump. I was feeling, boy, I was about to say something. I mean, dump her like a dump truck. I mean, like a trash truck. I mean, like a earth mover.
Dump truck earth mover, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
You know how them big old earth movers be lifting up, with the hydraulic lifts and all them rocks be falling out the back of it.
Oh hell no. See.
That's that heifer falling out the back of the truck.
Oh no. So, oh, yeah. Well, hey, I hear you. I hear you. I'm with you there. I am with you there.
Because if you don't destroy if you don't end that wedding, she will destroy your very life.
I believe that. Man, I do believe that.
Especially if you're an average regular brother who just make you may be a tradesman like yourself and myself, like yourself and I. You know what I'm saying? We make decent cash. We make decent money. But a divorce could destroy you.
Yes, it's true. It can. It
And
sure
this
can.
is and this is what we're trying to help young men avoid.
Right. hmm I'm with you there.
So so I'm gonna end with that, man. So I want all my ish talkers to leave your comments, leave your thoughts in the chat for us,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and we gonna get with you and
Absolutely.
oh yeah, we go we will engage
Oh, it's gonna be an engaging situation.
for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I hear you. I do hear you. People, just understand if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do it, let's say that if you're gonna do it, okay, you know, do it right, okay. Don't feel like you are obligated to have some crazy blowout. Don't feel you're obligated to, go beyond your state of mind, okay? If it's within you to stay cool and chill and just have one of them kickbacks, then just have the kickback. You don't have to go all out, you know? Okay, I guarantee you that your other half will, or your better half will appreciate it.
And another thing, if you wasn't messing with strippers and 304s before your fiance,
Don't start now.
you ain't got no business having a bachelor party that involves strippers, pole dancers, and 304s.
Show don't. Show don't.
All right. So
Show
that's some.
don't.
So that's
Mm,
that's a that's a wisdom bomb for you.
Right?
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. My name is K Twist,
And this is Killer B.
and what we doing?
Talking ish.
Talking ish.
Talking ish.
Peace.
We're all the way lit, and you're on with Talking Ish.
Yeah, this is my light now, B. This is so you know we. There's Ween. There's Yo, Killer B and K Twist up on the mic. Two friends brought together just to talk at night. Remember those days, dreaming about getting paid. Now we live in the dream, no more plans delayed. Fresh thoughts, new crowd, listen up real close. Click, like, comment, and share with your folks.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
From sitting in the room, scheming on the low, to live broadcast where the thoughts just flow. If you call in, better be on P's and Q's. Might get dragged down these avenues. We talk the talk and we walk the walk, bringing life to the dreams we used to chalk.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew. It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew.